Here we go. I hope. Anyway, good morning, YouTube, and good morning, TikTok. You're watching live with LWL Lindsay with love. Today is Monday, February 24th, 2025. Holy cow. I'm here to change your life, and I do that by helping you release your limiting beliefs, reprogram your subconscious mind, and all of that happens, and you change your life for the better, and I help raise the frequency of the planet, which is my soul mission. So welcome to the show. If you are new, hi. I hope you stick around. I go live Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and today we are going to keep working through the conversation around how to change your life in 6 months or less. This is an idea around Jim Rohn's success principles, and we are going to keep going with the conversation. We started it, I think, on Wednesday of last week. So if you are watching now and you want to catch up after the show, you can always catch me on YouTube at I'm Lindsay with Love and go to like last Thursday and Friday, I think. That's when part 1 and part 2 has started. Category Cat Mom, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Good morning, VIP Jules. VIP Catherine is a different Catherine. Category Cat. Good morning, Catherine, to somebody. Is it VIP Catherine or some other Catherine? You guys, I totally glitched out. Good morning, VIP Deborah. I glitched. I don't know what the heck happened. So let's say hello again. Thank you for all the likes. It really does help TikTok tell my followers that I'm live. Almost 30,000 followers, you guys. It'll be 30,000 in the next couple of days. Let's be real. I'll probably be at like 35 by like, I don't know, in the next couple of months, next month, by next month. I don't know. Let's see what happens, you guys. Let's see what happens. All right. We've got VIP Deborah on YouTube. Good morning, VIP Deborah. Good morning, Sarah on YouTube. You guys, this weekend was wild and crazy. I'm going to share with you a little bit about what happened this weekend, but first I'm going to breathe because VIP Deborah is going to tell me breathe. So I'm going to do it now. So close our eyes. A little bit more at the top, letting it go. Went to yoga class this weekend. The guy talked the entire 90 minutes. The instructor talked the entire 90 minutes. Even in Savasana, when we're supposed to be quiet, we're supposed to just be zenning out, he talked. I thought to myself, I'll never go back to that guy again. But I also thought to myself, that was quite a mental challenge. Hot yoga is already a challenge physically. You're in a room of 105 degrees with other sweating bodies, holding poses for 90 minutes. Then on top of it, you have somebody who did not stop talking. It hurt my feelings a little bit too, because there was moments where he kind of was like a little bit less than supportive of everybody in the class, which was a bummer. At one point he said, all of you are so strong. And then he goes, well, most of you. Damn, on Sunday morning at yoga, for real though? So I'm going to remind you all how powerful you freaking are. Every single one of you. There is no exception to the rule in Lindsay with Love's world, okay? So welcome to the show. You are powerful, bad-e. You came to this planet to create your reality, and you wouldn't have even been allowed on this earth if you were already a master manifester, which means you know how to use your energy. Somebody just has to remind you, and I'm going to be the one to do it, okay? And if you don't like me, then go find somebody else that will remind you how to use it, okay? Lesson of patience, VIP Deborah. Yeah, I know. My man was like, don't let him kill your vibe. And I was like, he's not killing my vibe, but he very much told me what I do desire in yoga class and what I don't. Right? What I do and what I don't. Good morning. Deborah is in the house. Welcome back to the chat. Lesson of patience. Yep. Yeah, of course. Everything is a test. I knew it was a test. And I passed the test, by the way, because I left that class feeling good. But it was a test of, can I just tune him out? Like, I was like, oh my gosh, just stop talking. Good morning, VIP Catherine. Okay, you guys, I had such a powerful weekend. I want to share with you just a little bit of what happened this weekend other than that crazy yoga class. I'll go back next Sunday. I mean, he was a substitute teacher anyway, so I don't think it's his normal schedule, so all is good in my hood. I had a moment where I was contemplating life as I do. Good, thank you VIP Catherine for the heart me. Yeah, you guys, I'm graded on heart me's, I'm graded on conversation in the chat, I'm graded on gifts, of course. So everything that you send my way is much appreciated. Very grateful for all of you for being here, and a lot of likes does help. So I was contemplating life, as I do often, and I was thinking about how, a lot of coaches say, you need to rewrite your story. You need to rewrite your story, rewrite your story. And I do believe that's true, but it's really freaking hard to rewrite a story that you're in the middle of, right? Like you're in the thick of it. So it's like, okay, you want me to just pretend like everything is happy-go-lucky? Not quite. But once you get kind of out of the story a little bit, you can start to rewrite it. One second, I just need to fix the blinds really quickly. And I started thinking about my old story. My old story was I almost died. Still to this day, I believe that if we could find a way to trick a human into thinking that they're going to go without going, like it's a simulation, and if we could trick people into it without them knowing, but it's safe, on the other side is brilliancy. Because you become totally fearless. You're like, okay, well, I did that almost once, so now I know, and I can just go live my life. Thank you for the little, I was wondering what that was gonna look like. So cute. I feel like Minnie Mouse. I feel like Minnie Mouse. All right, good morning, VIP Ellie. Restart your phone. Thank you for the rose, Leah Fashion. Welcome to the chat, Fashion Finds. The new story is I started to live. I started to live. Not just I started to live because I had already had my spiritual awakening. I started to live on the right path. The path of bravery, of courage, of total balanced root chakra energy, moving forward toward my goal and mission in this very methodical marching energy. I say marching because I'm not walking. I am marching toward it, but it's not an aggressive march. It is just, I know with every step I take, I will get what I want in life. It's that type of energy. So old story, I almost died in a near-death car accident. New story, my whole life changed for the better, and now I'm alive, fully alive, vibrant and alive. So then I was like, okay, I've been working on my website a little bit on the back end because I have a little bit of time in my reality to make some tweaks. And I wanted to share with you guys just quickly how I've been able to change my story. And this is not like toot Lindsay's horn. This is recognize that out of any single thing that was really bad in your life, something good had to have come of it. Because life is happening for you, not to you. So I started writing out because I was like, you know, people are going to come to my website now and it's pretty just like, this is what I do. I will transform your life and I will help you change your entire life if you let me. And I thought to myself, you know, people are going to see that and they're going to be excited, hopefully. But then they're going to say, well, who the heck is this person? Who do they think they are? So I was like, well, I better put some credibility, right? And credibility not meaning like I have a math degree, I have a bachelor's in math and a finance degree, a master's in finance. I'm talking credibility like this is the life shit I went through and this is what I have on the other side of it. That's what I'm talking about when I say credibility. So briefly, a list of all the things that I've overcome because I want you guys to see the other side of it. And on the second half is the other side of it, which is toxic relationship and an ex-boyfriend who wanted to end his physical being on this planet, which happened in my apartment complex parking lot. I left my soul-sucking corporate job to follow my dreams of working in fashion. I got laid off in my dream job in fashion, and then I finally left the corporate world altogether to follow my dreams of being an entrepreneur and helping people, truly helping people. Too many situationships to count. In other words, I was invested in a relationship and the other person was absolutely not. That was a self-worth issue that I had to overcome. I had jealousy and insecurities. I almost ruined a lot of my most cherished relationships because of it. My dad died of cancer way too freaking soon, in my personal opinion. Months later, I had my own taste of near death, right, with my car accident. I failed at my first business. If somebody looked at that and said, well, it shut down, you didn't make money, you failed. And I would say, yeah, well, whatever. But I use the word failing because people resonate with that. And my own spiritual awakening and Kundalini rising. So that's like a short list of just shit, right? Things one has to overcome. Good morning, VIP Aaron. On the other side of it, here's a list of everything I have now because of what I just told you. My soulmate who respects, loves, and supports and encourages me in ways I could have never dreamed of. Never did I think I would have a love like this. Self-worth, self-respect, inner security, the confidence required to be a master manifestor in this lifetime because it requires you to be a master manifestor to have confidence, self-respect, security, and self-worth. Personal success as I fulfill my soul mission, including to raise the frequency of the planet. That means hanging out with you guys and helping you, this business. A powerful relationship with my higher self. I am guided every single day, and I'll share with you guys a little story about that over the weekend in a second. And I know exactly how to manifest my dreams, and I'm not afraid to do it. Fearlessness in the way I approach life. I guess that's what happens when you almost die. Using my natural energetic gifts to guide others through their own journeys and really manifesting their best realities. And lastly, and all the material things I never thought I would have. I have a nice ass car. I have a nice ass bag collection, shoe collection, Sunny's collection. I don't talk about those things because to me, that's the icing on the cake. I'm here in this vision for you to realize like you can do whatever you want and you don't have to look a certain way. You don't have to have certain material things. You will get those things as you transform your inner world. So step one, transform your inner world. Step two, create your outer reality. You know, I talked about last week how somebody had such a visceral reaction to me hanging out in my bathrobe. But to me, to be able to sit in my bathrobe all day is such a luxury. I don't have to get dressed. I don't have to get ready. I get to just live my life, collect money in my home, lounging all day long. Now, you can be mad at that, or you can be like, wow, that's really inspiring. I wish I could lounge around in my bathrobe all day long. Like, and am I lounging around all day long? No, of course not. I do write reports. You know, I work with my clients. So yes, I get dressed. I said maybe I should start posting some photos of me in real clothes so people know I actually go out once in a while. But to me, it's a luxury to be able to just lounge in my bathrobe. I work out, I get my bathrobe, come on live with you guys, and then I type in my bathrobe. You know, I take showers. It's like, so realize that everything negative that I went through in that first list, negative, led me to, if I never had this really awful relationship at the ages of 16 to 22, it went on forever. If I didn't have that, I wouldn't know what I would want out of a relationship that was what I really wanted, right? You have to experience the opposite to really understand what it is you desire in your lifetime. So, all of that to say, it's time to transform your freaking life. And you'll do that by changing your reality or changing your beliefs. Good morning, Erin. VIP Jules says, I love our new VIP Jules. You are such a great addition to the Cosmic Collective. I'm so grateful you're there. You jumped in. You're like, hey guys, this is who I am. I'm like, yes, girl. Tell us more. VIP Ali is in the house. Good morning, Ali. Tanya, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. Love says new beliefs. Lovely love. Yep, new beliefs. Lily says love the road. Thank you. Confidence, encourage, are everything. Yes, they are. All right. So the old story was the first list. The new story is the second list. The old story, I almost died in a car accident. The new story, I was spinning out of control. I was bonked over the head. They said you're living the wrong lifestyle or you're living not fully on your path. So let's veer to the right path, right? So allow it to be that whatever was negative has a positive and start finding that positive. Start looking at it more objectively and try the best to see it for what it really is. Because when you can do that, you're going to start to change your whole life. For those of you that are interested in this story, for those of you that are like, holy cow, you did all that by yourself, without therapy, without whatever, you just did it. That's what I'm doing for the members inside the Cosmic Collective. You will join the space and you'll start to change your life immediately, assuming you do some work. It requires some effort on your part, right? Good morning, Iris. Welcome to the chat. Lori D, that's me. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. All right. Ali, VIP Jewel says, thanks. You're welcome, my friend. All right. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Sometimes I swipe things too much with my fingers on the screen. All right. So the next story is really a quick one around following your intuition. VIP Erin followed her intuition this weekend. VIP Erin, I don't know if you saw my response back to you inside the collective, but I'm so freaking proud of you. Like I'm honestly a little bit mind blown because what you shared on Friday with us and then what you shared inside the collective, I'm like, I don't know if you realize like the energetic wave that you just started for yourself. And I can't even stop smiling. I've been thinking about you all morning. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's about to pop off her whole life. Like this is about to happen. Like, I'm so excited that you have taken those steps for yourself. So this is a story about following your intuition really quickly. I was listening, my partner listens to some podcasts, very interesting podcasts, and I usually read while he listens because I'm not super, he likes to learn about politics and stuff, and I don't really care. I think it's all a bit of a facade, but I do find some things quite interesting. And sometimes I'm listening, but reading as well. And they were talking about somebody was doing all this research for years, 15 years. And I started to think to myself, like, how are people getting access to this information? Like this woman had like thousands of books, I think. But other than buying the books, like, where are you researching this information? Well, it led me to this idea of Google searching, where can I find like really old information? Like, where can I find libraries of information from like 1900s, 1800s, like where, right? On the internet, because I'm not about to be going and buying books at like old bookstores or something, like where they have like super ancient books. And I came across these different websites. So I'm reading a book, I hear this idea about research, and I'm like, if I'm going to become a master at transforming people's lives, because that is what I came here to do, through teaching them awareness, through teaching them their programming, how to break their programming, then I need to become a master at understanding the subconscious mind, right? So you guys know I'm on the subconscious mind kick. And so that's when this research idea came to my brain. I was like, oh, I better follow this. I typed in how to figure out like where to find old books. Cause I'm thinking the subconscious mind idea is not anything new. It's just that we're still not like doing it. We're still just kind of like, I am a human, And so I decided to research that a little bit. And I found some libraries, online libraries. And then I found a book. Now, don't quote me on this. I want to say it was from like 1847, 1897. I don't know. So the first one I read was from the 1900s, 1901 or 02. And then I found one even older about the subconscious mind. You guys, my mind is blown. So now I'm like, oh, hell yeah. So stick around because I'm going to be a master at transforming people's subconscious minds so they actually win at life. That is, I think, what I came here to do right now anyway. That's what I'm doing. But I do it in many ways, through astrology, through spirituality, through, there's a billion ways, right? I won't go into all of them now. I'm so excited. I'm so freaking excited because it's not like motivational speaking, because motivationally takes you so far. It is transformation. It is, I'm going to hype you up, but then I'm going to actually transform your life. So I'm working on a course right now, so stay tuned for it. Oh my gosh, I'm just so freaking excited. I'm so excited. Let me catch up with the comments. Let's see what's going on. What VIP Deborah says, 100% true. Lindsay will rock your world. Allie says, this has been a week. My great uncle passed and my kids had the flu, double ear infections. Oh my gosh, VIP Allie, I'm sending all the best vibes your way. Geez, that's a lot, yeah. VIP Jewel says, yes, plus my baby turned 2. Aw, happy birthday to your baby. VIP Aaron says, there's so much happening so quickly. Thank you, you made me tear up. Girl, you're doing it for yourself. I'm the beauty too of the Cosmic Collective. VIP Aaron, the beauty of it, oh my gosh, I keep pushing all the wrong buttons. The beauty of what you shared inside the Cosmic Collective is that first you told me a little bit. And then I gave like, okay, well, what about this? And then the insight you gave me after, I was like, well, then hell yeah, like go on, keep doing it. Do it again and again and again and again. So the beauty inside of this space, you guys, is not only just the lessons I'm teaching, but it's the direct access to me. Outside of TikTok, this is the only way you're getting direct access to me unless I'm writing an astrology report for you, but then I'm writing a report and I'm emailing it to you. So that's the latest and greatest if you want to hang out with me more than just online on TikTok. And, I'm on Instagram a little bit and I'm on YouTube as well. But other than that, like this is it. And if you want my direct guidance, like anything that you drop into Discord and ask me, I will answer. That's the beauty. Am I doing this right? Am I actually making progress or am I self-sabotaging? Which was basically the question Aaron answered. And by the way, kudos to you for being brave enough to even ask the question to begin with. Because most people just say, oh, well, I did something, right? Katie says, I was always wondering if they have any books that has truth or are they gone? Yeah, you can find them. So the place, I don't have it off the top of my head because it's on my phone. Hath Library or something like that? Hatch? Okay, you can go to Hath. I think this is the one I went to. Hathi Trust, HATHI Trust, TRUST.org. That's the one I went to, and then you can just search whatever keywords you want to search. Anyway, I was just like, oh hell yeah, oh hell yeah. Hearts 4C4Y, thank you for the follow, welcome to the chat. VIP Aaron says the Discord is such a blessing. The accountability and access is unmatched. We are all proof that you're doing things right because you're changing our lives. Thank you very much. VIP Deborah says, let's keep going. Thank you for that, you guys. I'm just excited. I have to say it, part of my astrology and my energy is I have the second house connected to the third house. It's called duplicated signs. I have got to, in order to stand in my self-worth and tap into my natural gifts and talents and collect my abundance, I have to share my value. It was really hard for me for a while to understand that, which is why I'm sharing with you what's happening inside the Cosmic Collective. Because I'm bringing value, but it's not just me. I'm teaching, but the people inside are doing, right? They're implementing the information. So super powerful place. Okay. So anyway, the story is follow your intuition. When you do, you will be instantly rewarded. I was instantly rewarded with texts from the 1900s and 1800s around subconscious mind. Do you think anyone is reading that information? Maybe some people in the world. But I'm going to be the one to read it, and then I'm going to create something that's applicable for this reality, the new age, right? for 2024, 2025, wait, 2025, did I just time travel? 2026, 27, 28, whatever, for this reality, right? I will take the old information, I will make it applicable for this reality, and I will help you change your life. I'm also on day 4 of actually logging the homework. Go on, my friend. You got this. You're killing it. All right, so we were talking about the 6-month plan by Jim Rohn. He's a motivational speaker, amongst other things. He says, don't take a year, don't give yourself a month, give yourself 6 months to do anything and change your life. I said, okay, let's do it then. He says, extraordinary achievement isn't about doing 4,000 things, it's about doing 6 or 7 things 4,000 times. Repetition is the mother of skill, and consistency is the father of success. So he says there's a bunch of transformation success keys. He says clarity was number 1, philosophy of life number 2. This is just recap, you guys. If you want to rewatch, then go back to my YouTube at I'm Lindsay with Love and watch parts 1 and 2. 3, power of association. 4, the discipline. I think that's where we left off. Power of association. Thank you for making me a cowgirl, VIP Erin. I appreciate you. VIP Erin says, VIP Deborah, thanks friend. Your progress is an inspiration. Yep, it is. Every single person that's progressing in there, it just inspires. It's like a domino effect, right? One person does something, they take the leap of faith, they do it, they follow the lessons, and then they get instant results. And then the next person's like, oh my gosh, well, if you did it, I can do it. And then that's the power of the community, right? Because we're all in each other's energetic space. The power of association. He says, you are the average of the 5 people you spend most time with. So if you don't have anybody supporting your dreams, if you don't have anybody telling you how powerful you are, if when you're in the lows, you're like, how am I ever going to do this? And you don't have anyone saying, like lifting you up and saying, come on, you're so amazing. You got this. You're more than enough. You're everything. You're everything all at once. You're energetically so powerful. If you don't have that, you got to find that. You've got to find that, because it's not transforming your life. Yes, sheer willpower. I would say I didn't do it fully on my own. I had the support of my partner, who was very supportive in me really stepping into my confidence. You've got to find the people, right? And if you need the people, then join the collective. VIP Aaron, thank you for the title, being a title gifter, and thank you for lighting up my gift gallery. Okay, he says that the discipline of documentation is important. Track your progress and document your insights. He says success is not something you pursue, it's what you attract by the person you become. Once again, you change your inner energy to change your outer reality. Thank you for all of the hearts, VIP Aaron. You change your inner reality to change your external reality. Okay. Then he says the power of investment. He says formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. Dang, somebody should have told that to Lindsay back when she was applying for her master's degree and dropping 30K here and 20K there and 50K there. Dang. Come on, man. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. Now, let's not take it too deep. Let's not take it too literal. He's basically saying, when is the last time you have invested in yourself? I invested in myself on Tuesday of last week. I bought a $100 master course. I thought to myself as I was sitting through this 1-hour course, I have learned everything this person is already telling me. Until the very end, there was one very specific thing that changed my entire reality. Yes, my entire reality, it changed it. And because I implemented what they taught me, in 2 days, I made my money back already. In 2 days, boom, just like that, boom, boom. Less than 48 hours, actually. So I invested in myself, and I know you guys, I told you guys before, so maybe we've already talked about this, but I invested in myself $100. I would expect at least $1,000 back 10 times. But lately I've been like, let's just go 100 times. Like, let's just freaking go for it. I expect $10,000 back. I will for sure, whatever, like that investment has changed my entire, like the way I approach my entire business. So I know I'll make more than 100 times over on that investment. So kudos to that person for teaching me. He says that, when's the last time you've invested in yourself? I said, most people will pay a $100 bar tab, but they won't sign up for the $100 course. So true, right? Most people will sign up. Most people will hesitate to join the Cosmic Collective, but will like sign up for like apps that cost like, well, they'll have like 20 TV apps. Like I went through my Prime the other day and I was like, I'm paying like $50 in like add-on apps for like Prime TV that I do not watch. And I just canceled all of them. But like you'll just buy these things and just have them on subscribe and you won't even realize it, but you'll hesitate to like really invest in yourself. Why? I don't know why that is. VIP Jules says, Thursday when I joined the collective and I was immediately rewarded. Ah, yes, Jules, VIP Jules joined the Cosmic Collective and instantly was manifesting already. I was like, well, damn girl, okay. VIP Aaron says, I hear that, preach. Gotta go hands-free for a bit. Okay, get ready, VIP Aaron, you've got a day ahead of you, I'm sure. VIP Deborah says, we all feed off of each other and give each other more power. That's so true. That's so true. Okay. So think about it, you guys. Think about how you're spending your money, especially for people that are like, oh, I don't have any money, I don't have any money, I don't have any money. Sit down with yourself and actually see where are you spending your money. Because if you invest in something that teaches you how to make more money, receive more money, invest your money to make more money, that's a good investment. But if you're investing in $100 or more at the bar every weekend and you're worried about your money, that would be a poor investment, right? I mean, you just have to think about it like that. I pay for my yoga class because I'm investing in my health. I pay in time every morning for my steps because I want my health, right? So you can invest, it's not just money. You can invest time, you can invest energy. Oh, I have an eyelash in my eye. You can invest money. You can invest your focus and your attention. That's why it's saying pay attention. Oh boy. All right, let's keep going. He says, number 6, the miracle of incrementalism. Small changes consistently applied provide massive results over time. Small changes consistently applied. In other words, I decided 2 months ago that I would get 2 miles of steps in every single day or more. That's what I decided. And I said, if I do this, I know I'll start to lose some bloat and some belly fat and my leather shorts will fit. And they'll fit by my birthday, which is coming up soon. And they fit. Because I decided that. And I said, I know all I have to do is start walking. And I started thinking about this morning too. I said, all you need to do is start walking if you want better health. Start walking every single day 2 miles or a mile, whatever you can do. And then from there, you're going to start to feel so energized and you're going to start to see a change in your body that you're going to want to sign up for the yoga class. And then all of a sudden, yoga is making you feel really good. You're standing tall, your spine feels good, you're limber, and you're like, okay, well now I actually want to go to the gym, or I want to start doing some squats, or doing some mat Pilates, or whatever. It's a trickle effect. You've changed your inner world, and your external world is starting to change, which motivates you to keep transforming up, up, up. You can do that with anything. You start posting consistently on social media. At first, it seems like nothing's happening. And then all of a sudden you get that first video that's 1,000 views. And you're like, hell yeah, and that's exciting. So then you keep posting consistently and all of a sudden you've hit a viral video. Or maybe one that gets 20,000 views. And that feels really freaking good at first when you're first starting out. And that motivates you and you're like, oh my gosh, when am I gonna go viral? And so you keep going. And all of a sudden you're posting 2 times a day. And you're refining the way you say things. And you're putting a call to action on every single video. Follow me if you want this, right? And that's how it works. Small changes consistently applied provide massive results. I started going live when I had 6,000 followers. I went live 1 hour a day, sometimes later in the afternoon too. And I did it I started going Monday through Friday, every single day. And now I'm almost at 30 and you know, it's just gonna keep going. There's no end in sight, right? There's no end goal for me at this point. Millions, whatever. However many people have TikTok, that's what I want followers. How about that? Like I don't have an end goal. Shay, welcome to the chat. Thank you for being here. Good morning, my friend. What about investing in yourself if you don't have money? Yeah, you can, well, then I would say you don't need money, by the way, to invest in yourself to learn how to make more money. You can go on YouTube. You have the internet, so I would assume you can go to YouTube. You can learn so much on YouTube, you guys. You can learn so much on Google. You can find somebody's blog that you really like and start learning. Knowledge equals money. Knowledge equals money. And then you have more knowledge than some other people. I have more knowledge than most people when it comes to subconscious reprogramming, transforming lives, and spirituality. I'm not saying that because I have this big ego. I'm just saying most people don't study this like I study it. That's okay, right? Everyone has their niche. That's cool. Okay? And then what you do is you gain more knowledge than the average person and you monetize it. What does somebody want to learn from you? And then you go teach it. And boom, all of a sudden you've done something free investment, a little bit of time, you invested your time into learning, you honed your skills, and now you're helping people truly, some way, somehow change their lives. Now it could be that you help people with their weight loss journey, with their motivation, it could be anything, with their partnerships and relationships, with climbing the corporate ladder and their resumes, with getting better jobs, whatever, literally, whatever you want to do. VIP Jules says I won $100 this weekend too. Totally forgot to tell. VIP Jules, what? So VIP Jules, over the last like couple of days, you got your $50 back from investing right away. You won $100, and you got a new washer and dryer for free while yours was broke. So I mean, come on, that's like actually thousands of dollars, because washers and dryers are not like just like a couple $100, right? They're like actual investments. So go on, my friend. Killing the game with your energy. VIP Catherine says you can learn anything. We become experts by learning and practicing. Yes, we do. You've got that, VIP Catherine. And good morning. You must have snuck in on me. Good morning. VIP Jewel says, yep, and scrapped the old ones and made 3. Oh my gosh. You're awesome. You're awesome. That's great. Seriously. So count it up. You just made like $1,500, right? That's so awesome. Okay. So he goes on to say that improving 1% every day over 6 months, because remember, he says create a 6-month plan. So improving 1% every day over 6 months leaves you 180% better than when you started. Now, this is the idea of compounding, right? Compounding interest. Everybody's heard of it. This is why you reinvest your dividends. You buy stocks that give dividends, maybe high growth ones, and you reinvest them. So this is like compounding your money. Okay, it's the same idea with anything. You're compounding. So every day you're 1% better. 1% is pretty easy to be better every day, is it not? And on the days that you're not 1% better, we're not judging ourselves. We're just like, okay, that was an equal day. That was a wash. But I still did what I had to do, right? I still did what I had to do. Like today, I was kind of like a little bit my morning routine lately. Pippi has been waking me up and bringing me to work early. This morning I was at my desk again at 7 a.m. I figured something out that totally just like made me so happy. A technical issue. The person was like, do this and let me know. And I was like, that doesn't make any sense. I have no idea what they're talking about. And then I went to my back end and I did it. And I was like, holy shit, I figured it out. And I wrote back and I was like, thank you so much for helping me figure it out. So I've been working, and then at 8 o'clock I was like, okay, better get my steps in. Today I got 3,781 steps or something. Not 4,000, which is about 2 miles. But I said, you know what? That's almost 2 miles, and I'll be walking throughout the day, right? So was I 1% better in my steps today? No. But am I beating myself up over it? Also, no. Why? Because I still hit my goal. Yeah, I got 3,781, so I'm a little off, right? But I'm sure I'll get 209 steps in throughout the rest of the day, or 219. Yeah, 219. My silly math brain says 600%. Bex! Bex! Good morning, Bex. How are you, my friend? Oh my gosh. Bex, you crack me up. You crack me up. You're always sneaking in on me. He says the power of goals is number 7. He says set goals that scare you a little bit. If they don't, they aren't big enough. He says break down your goals into daily activities and consciously design your environment that supports your goals. He says you can't change your destination overnight, but you can change your direction overnight. VIP Erin inside the Cosmic Collective maybe didn't change her entire destination overnight. She didn't just quantum leap into the exact reality she desires, but you better believe she freaking changed the direction, and not only changed the direction, but built the momentum. Energetically, small things on this plane, you guys, on the physical 3D plane, small things you think, oh, it's not that big of a deal, I really didn't do too much. If it's something that you've never done, which means you've pushed yourself out of your own comfort zone, energetically, you have created this like crazy amount of power behind you. I need to buy the microphone still. VIP Mouse to VIP Erin, she's doing big things. All of you are. All of you are. It's just she's on top of my mind because of like Friday's conversation and then the conversation inside Discord this weekend. That's why. That's why. But yes, she is. All of you are. I'm literally in the process of changing my direction right now. VIP Ali says, go on, my friend. Lucy, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Beck says you can't change your destination overnight, but you can change the direction. Amazing. Yep. VIP Erin says the simple, small things are often our biggest obstacles. Yeah, because it's a mindset thing. We're freaking ourselves out. We're psyching ourselves out. I still haven't started to knit a sweater. I figured out the knitting process, but I haven't knit in a while. I've made a couple crochet things in between, but I still haven't knit a sweater. In my mind, I'm like, this is going to be hard. But I know it's not hard. It's just I need to sit down and set aside time to just say, this is what I'm doing right now. And I haven't really done that. So we psych ourselves out. We say, oh, this is going to be so hard. No, it's not. Everything is easy for me. Everything. I decided that. So if I decided everything is easy for me and I truly believe that, then I've got to get out of my own way when I say, oh, this is going to be hard. It's not. because everything is easy for me. So if everything's always easy for me, how could it be hard? We've got to stop psyching ourselves out. Sweary Mom, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. So those of you that are really hyped up right now and you're like, oh my gosh, I really want to change some part of my life. I really am sick of suffering in this area of my life. Step one, you have the awareness. Step two, it's time to make new choices. And if you've been flustering and you've been kind of flopping around and like you make a new choice and then you go back, you make a new choice and you go back, you need help. Because you're not doing it by yourself, right? If you make a new choice and then you go back, and you make a new choice and you go back, and you make a new choice and you go back, that's you kind of just in this indecisive space, in this stagnant energy, which ultimately is entropy, which ultimately weakens your manifesting power. Weakens it. Not weakers, weakens, right? So you could just say, okay, I need help. And I can help you, but if you don't want my help, then find somebody that will help you. Truly. Because there's nothing more frustrating than just wasting time not being able to do something on your own, isn't it? Like over the weekend, I was figuring out this whole course thing. And I'm super lagged on YouTube. That's so weird. Over the weekend, I was figuring out my whole course thing and I was really struggling with this one part. So I was like, okay, I'm clearly not going to figure this out on my own. Like there's something that's just not working. I tested a billion things and I emailed the resource help guy. I was like, hey, I need help on your software again. And he helped me. And this morning I let it be. And then this morning I figured it out. So it's okay to need help. Everybody needs help. We're not meant to like live life alone. We're supposed to be getting help from other people. That's what we're here to do, is help each other. So if you're resonating with this and you're like, oh my gosh, I really want help, go find it. If it's not me, that's okay. I'm not going to resonate with everybody, and I get that. I'm cool with that. But maybe it's somebody else that you really like on the internet that's helping you in the place you need help. Like I'm not a fitness coach, so maybe you need fitness help. Maybe whatever, right? At the end of the day, though, it all boils down to mindset and self-worth, just so we're all clear. Mindset and self-worth, you guys. VIP Jewel says, I just keep singing that old Bobby Brown song, I want money, lots of money. Rafaya, I'm thinking about the future and I want to relocate abroad, but I don't want to stress and obsess. Well, then don't stress and obsess. You don't have to. It's your choice if you want to. All right, so he says, we're breaking down our goals. That's good. Okay, next is the power of standards. Ooh, the power of standards. This is where boundaries come into play. He says, raise your standards and your life will rise up to meet them. We tend to live up to our own expectation. He says we tend to live up to our expectations. If we expect a little, that's what we receive. Boundaries are really important when it comes to creating your reality. And I will say this a billion times over because it took me a lot of effort and a lot of understanding to build my own boundaries. They are helpful for all parties involved. A boundary for me protects my peace and shows that I respect myself. A boundary that I give to somebody else gives them an opportunity to, if they cross it, evolve and grow. So I raised my standards. I decided when I grew up in my country bumpkin ways that I wanted to live in a big city. I wanted to experience the world, not just this 4,000 people town that I came from. And so I raised my standards. I said, what would I have to do in order to achieve my dreams? I would have to move to a big city. Okay, so I'm going to go do that. And every time you raise your standards, everyone will rise up to meet them. And if they don't, this is called raising your frequency, by the way, they'll go away. Like, I would rather have people rising up to spend time in my high vibrational space than me lowering myself, lowering my expectations to maintain a relationship with somebody down there. This is not judging, this is just an awareness. It's an awareness. I don't care where people decide to spend. Ooh, well that's nice. Oh, that's a little bit too much. I don't care where people decide to spend their lives. It doesn't bother me if people want to suffer. It doesn't bother me if people want to complain. It doesn't bother me. I just recognize where they're at in their vibrational frequency. And then I decide, are those the people I want to spend my time with or not? Right? That's okay. Incognito, this is Jim Rohn. So this is Jim Rohn. He was a motivational speaker. He passed in 2009. And this is what I'm reading from, and then I added my Lindsay flair as I do. Emily, same to you. Sorry about that. I just saw your comments. VIP Dubber says to VIP Jules, that song. Jules says to VIP Dubber, I want to be rich. Yeah, same. The quote, so Emily says, All right, you guys, if you're new here, by the way, I go live Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you might want to hit the follow button if you're enjoying yourselves. Heart me's are always appreciated because TikTok is judging me on my team members now. A conversation in the chat is always appreciated because this is not the Lindsay show. I'm just sharing what I know, and I love that you guys are here and kind of woo-weighing it up and collaborating with me. And if you're ready to change your life, I would be happy to welcome you in, along with all the members of the Cosmic Collective. I know that they would be happy to welcome you in. And really quickly, I'll keep going, you guys, but really quickly, we do have Manifesting Club on the 27th. Manifesting Club is on the 27th, and in fact, there's no way to get in anymore. There's no way to get into the Manifesting Club anymore, but for those that are in the club already, it's on the 27th. And soon, the Manifesting Club will be merged with the Cosmic Collective. Actually, it'll be today, starting today. Starting today. Actually, not starting today, I take that back. There's no way to get inside the Manifesting Club. I've got to figure it out, but not right now. VIP Aaron says, I have a question too, actually. What is the difference in breathing out, in, out through the nose versus in, out through the mouth in some of the meditations? In, out through the nose helps you keep your heartbeat really regulated. Box breathing, breathing in through the nose, 4 seconds, hold it at the top, exhale through the nose, 4 seconds, hold it at the bottom. In through the nose, out through the mouth is like energetic release. Which of those books are we reading from? I have no idea. This is from a YouTube video I watched. Sorry. I have no idea. The dates for March are going to change, yeah, and I'm going to email out to the Manifesting Club members today all the new dates. It's only just one date for March, VIP Catherine. I don't know if I'm going to change it. I'm traveling that weekend for the new moon, so at the end of March. I think I'll change it to probably March 26th. The new moon is on the 29th, and I'm traveling the 27th through the 31st. So I think I'll change it to March 26th. Yeah. But I'll write it in the email today. It's going out this afternoon. VIP Aaron says, if it was all nose during the grounding shielding meditation, I was curious. Yeah, because when I'm meditating, I'm in through the nose, out through the nose. But when I'm resetting my breath and resetting my energy, I'm in through the nose, letting it go out through the mouth, right? All right, let's go for a little bit longer, and then we've got to get manifesting and on the energetic wave together. I'm going to go for like maybe a couple more. Let's see how much further we can get. So he says, if we expect a little, we're going to get a little. No, this is too bright. If we expect a little, we're going to get a little. I expect a crap ton out of my life. You want to know why? Because I'm working on my energy all the time. So I expect if I master my mindset, if I release all my limiting beliefs and I reprogram myself to abundance, you better believe I'm expecting all the abundance in. Abundance of friends, of relationships, of love, of health, of wealth. That includes freedom, financial freedom, money, material things, being able to give to others easily, effortlessly, not thinking about what I'm paying, like nice food, a good home, all these things, right? So I expect that because I'm working on my energy every day. If you're working on your energy every day, you should start to expect all those things too. Yeah, it's Pisces season. Whoop, whoop. Okay. He says the power of rituals. Life is shaped by daily rituals. I love that word. Rituals, I love that word. Routines, it sounds so matrixy to me. It sounds so heavy. Now I know I have a morning routine, but I like to call it my morning ritual. Ritual sounds a little bit, ooh. Ritual sounds like I work with my energy. Well, that's because I do. And he says life is shaped by them. Wake up 1 hour every day earlier in this 6-month plan that you have, and that's 180 hours in 6 months. That's crazy. 180 hours in 6 months that you get back just by waking up 1 hour earlier. He says that's 4.5 40-hour work weeks. 4.5 40-hour work weeks. So you guys, I'm joking because my partner, he's awake getting ready for work, and I'm already like out of bed at my computer, and he's like, what are you doing? And this has been this for 2 weeks now. It's been this way, or a week and a half. And he's like, what are you doing up? And I'm like, Pippi's making me come to work. She looks at me like, come on, Mom, let's go to work. So I just started doing this accidentally And the amount of stuff I've gotten done in the morning, by 10 a.m. after this morning show, I'm like, hell yeah, I did what I needed to do. I came to, for this day, what I needed to do. And I've just only been working since 7 a.m. But I've gotten an hour or more of work done, like on the back end of my business or writing reports, astrology reports. If you're interested in a report from me, you might want to go to lindsaywithlove.com. Click number 1 on my website, number 1. I'm only offering one report now. It's the big report, 45 plus pages of information all about you. I think the smaller reports are fun and they're nice, but if you really want to master the heck out of your life, you need to know all of your energy, not just a little portion of it. You need to know all of it, everything about yourself. So if you're listening, you've already bought a small report from me, but you want the big one, please email me and I'll figure out like pricing to do a price adjustment for you. But I'm writing them all and they're go big or go home now. So anyway, I've gotten for sure at least one, it looks like I've gotten about like, I don't know, half of a work week back in my life. He says, become a master of time. Now remember we talked about time. You are the boss of time. Time is just a technology for humans. Nobody else uses time besides humans. No other species, no other energies, just us on this physical plane. And it's a technology for us so we can actually make progress and we can track our progress. Not just make it, but celebrate it, right? Because you say, I went from here to here. Look at, I just got all this done. But you are the boss of time, so you create time. You create time many different ways. VIP Aaron, we talked about this a little bit inside Discord too, right? Copying and pasting and this, so just print it. Like, you are the boss of your time. You have to delegate your time, right? Mic drop, what did I say? Shit. VIP Aaron says, mic drop, but I didn't drop. Oh, for Pisces season? VIP Jewel says, mornings though, I try to stay awake an hour later instead. Yeah, you know what? It's okay. Just pick whichever hour. Tim Denning says, your life happens the 5 to 9 before the 9 to 5 or the 5 to 9 after the 9 to 5, right? Because most of you listening are working a 9 to 5. I don't. I got to take myself out of the corporate world because this is what I'm doing now. So I recognize that's why we only do one spiritual lesson a month inside the collective. Because I'm not to do one every week would be wild. Who has time for all that? If you're working at 9 to 5 and you have a family and all that, probably not. So it's just focus on one thing every month, small, consistent progress, like Jim Rohn says, and you're going to blast off in your life, right? VIP Jewel says, I need to get a birth chart from you. I bought one online a while ago. I don't really understand it. It wasn't explained to me. Oh, wow. Worth it, VIP Catherine says. No, the 1 hour adding up to 4 work weeks. Oh yeah, that was well, when you do the math, right? When you actually take the numbers and do the math, 1 hour every day equals 180 hours in 6 months, because he's saying this is a 6-month plan, and then you get 4.5 work weeks, 4.5 work weeks. So powerful. All right, let's do one more. We'll end at number 10, and then we'll start the show again tomorrow. Oh my gosh, this is never ending. VIP Jewel says, I love my job, though. I feel like even if I quit, I wouldn't. Yeah, but that's okay. If you love your job, then that's where it's at. But if you hate your job, then it's time to make a change, right? So if you love your job, keep going, my friend. Now you love your job, the next part of it is if you want more abundance, either get a promotion or a raise inside your job or start a side hustle, right? That's how you'd make more. Or invest your money very intelligently where you're making your money work for you. Whether it's through real estate or investing in a startup business or something that you think is gonna take off, or there's a billion ways to invest your money, right? Yeah. All right, well, that's easy enough, you guys. We'll figure that out inside the Cosmic Collective. We'll figure it out. Number 10, he says, is the power of accountability. He says, we will do more to avoid letting others down than we will do to lift ourselves up. On a Monday? Damn. I'm going to say it again. We will do more to avoid letting others down than we will to lift our own selves up. That sucks. So if you're one of those people that's that's true, I will make sure everyone else is okay, and then I will eat my dinner. I will fold my partner's socks perfectly, and I will just throw mine willy-nilly in the drawer. I will turn the shirt the right side out, but for me, I just fold it however it is. If that's you listening, because that's a very much what people do, is they'll do everything, my house will be perfectly sparkling when my guest comes, but the rest of the time there'll be dust everywhere. Whatever it is, right? I dusted this weekend, so it's on my mind. If that's you, accountability is required. Because it's easy to please other people. You get this instant gratification, you get self-fulfillment. You're like, yeah, I just made somebody so happy. But on the back end of it is, I'm exhausted, I don't have time for my own dreams, I can't do XYZ, blah, 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 blah. So the accountability is where it's at. He says, and then he says that, let's see, even if you fail, he says there's a power in recovery. He says setbacks are not failures, they are reality, and the key is to recover quickly. Successful people are the ones who get up one more time than they fall down. So once again, if this resonates with you, join the Cosmic Collective. All you need to do is go to my bio up here and click the link. The link will take you exactly to what it is. There's reviews, there's information, whatever it is you need to know is what's in that link. Nope, opposite VIP Jewel says. Retiring by 60 would be nice though. Yeah, let's make it sooner. How about that? How about like 40? How about, I don't know how old you are. How about 50? I don't know, right? Like, in my mind, I'm thinking like, if I could be a multi-millionaire in the next couple of years, that would be good. And then from there, everything is upside. Like my partner and I have figured out like the exact money we need to maintain the lifestyle we have and like be retired at young ages. Have you done that process for yourself? Have you, like this is what we're talking about, right? He said at the beginning of this call, this video, he said, most people spend more time planning their vacation than their lives. Do you know what it's going to take you to retire? If I retire at this age and I expect to live to this age, how much money do I need? How am I going to get it? Do you know that answer? I do. My partner and I know exactly what we need based on if we were to live till X amount of years. And if we were to retire, say, in the next 10. You've got to know the answer. How else are you going to know how much you need to go get it? It's not a scary question. It's just a let's get our shit together question, right? Let's have we need a framework to get us to where we want to go. All right, you guys, man, I feel called out. VIP Catherine says, hey, listen, I'm not calling anybody out. You called yourself out, girl. Just kidding, just kidding. But you kind of did. You don't have to call yourself out. VIP Jewel says 46. All right, well then, yeah, 60, okay. What about 55? That would be nice. Not yet, because it's always felt so far from reach. Since I met you, it's becoming closer. Yeah, you got to do it. Do it today. Figure it out. Figure it out. And by the way, the number is not so bad. Like what we want, the number is not so like, oh my gosh, we're never gonna get there. It's not really. But in my mind, I'm thinking it's kind of like, now that I'm doing what I'm doing, I'm like, it's kind of a puny number. Like I wanna go bigger, let's double that shit. Like, I don't know, I'm just going for it, you guys. I'm going for it. VIP Catherine says, sometimes we need the call outs, even if we do it to ourselves. You're so sweet. I hope you had a great weekend. All right, you guys, let's get on to manifesting. We're gonna manifest together. Grab your journals, and then we're going to get on the energetic wave. If you're new here, go big or go home. Yep. Go big or go home. And if you're playing small, join the Cosmic Collective today. That's my last plug. That's my last plug. Right now, the Cosmic Collective is only $49 a month. I will guarantee that it's going up in price soon because the value is out of freaking control. Like I was like, okay, do I stop putting in spiritual lessons every month or like what do I do here? But I don't think that's really nice. So I'm gonna keep doing that. Good morning, Sasha is in the house. Thank you for the follow. You've been here a bunch of times before. So it's only $49 a month right now. I would assume by like mid-year the price will go up. It's probably gonna, I don't know, I gotta figure out this manifesting club thing. The price is probably gonna go up anyway because I don't know, let's figure it out. I'm just talking to myself now. Get your pens out. Join, join, join. You won't be sorry. I was following. I don't know what happened. I know. That's why I was like, oh, that's weird. That is so weird. All right. 25. Oh, that's the amount of times I've written this down. We are going to Divine Timing, go bigger. Yep. On YouTube, go bigger. I'm not afraid, you guys, of expanding my life. I'm sure you recognize that. For a while, I was afraid of expanding my life. All the imprinting and the programming and remember where you came from. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna forget. Damn, that's why I'm trying to expand my life. Like, isn't that the point? To just do better always? Anyway, all right, we are manifesting together. This is a formula by Dr. James Doty. He says that he figured out, scientifically, he's proven the body changes when we manifest. So we've got to get out of our fear-based system. We've got to get into our heart system. We've got to be able to follow our intuition and our dreams and our goals without fear. Join the cosmic. Okay, I said I was the last plug. I'm not going to say anymore. And he says there's 4 steps to this formula. Step 1 is to write out your manifestations, your desires. Step 2, read it silently. Step 3, read it out loud. Step 4, visualize. I'm going to add Lindsay Flair as I do. I used this formula for 2.5 months, a little actually less, and I gained 8,000 followers on TikTok. So then I switched over to YouTube because I was like, well, I know my TikTok is constantly just growing. VIP Aaron says, you do such a good job of cheering us on, but you constantly are improving and reaching new goals. And come hang out with us. It's amazing. VIP Jewel says, yep. VIP Catherine says, join. You won't be sorry. Nope, you won't be. Because you know what, you guys, like the biggest motivation for me is I'm not going to let my own self down. Like I know what I'm worth in this lifetime and I know what I deserve in this lifetime. So I'm not going to let myself down. So I will not let you let yourself down. You know, that's like the power of it. You do such a good job cheering us on, but you constantly improve and reach new goals, and manifestations is such power. Proud of your accomplishments, and thank you for being an inspiration. Well, thank you for joining the club, VIP Aaron and the Cosmic Collective. Thank you. You're doing the work too. So give yourself some kudos. All right, step 1, I vividly see. I'm already seeing. Add in your 5 senses when you're writing out your desire. It's gonna help you in step 4, visualizing. I vividly see 1,000 subscribers or more. If you're using numbers, always put or more. Don't limit yourself. Interacting with me and others on YouTube Live. You know, I'm building out my YouTube following. If you're watching this and you've just met me for the first time today, follow me here. And if you want to catch any of my past shows, especially parts 1 and 2 of this show, go to my YouTube at I am Lindsay with Love, at I am Lindsay with Love. Click the subscribe button while you're there. Please do me a solid. And you can watch parts 1 and 2 amongst other really great shows. I vividly see 1,000 subscribers or more interacting with me and others on YouTube Live. And I feel, now I feel, so that's my second sense. I feel so fulfilled that so many people are experiencing their own empowerment and abundance. So what do you want in your life? Go for it. And if you want something that's going to help others, that's more powerful. That's called being on the path of service to others versus self. And that's really where the magic lies. So do I want a ton of followers? Yes. Do I want a ton of YouTube subscribers? Yes. Why? Because that means I am fulfilling my soul mission that I came here to do of raising the frequency of the planet, and I'm doing that by empowering others. I'm reminding you how powerful you actually are so you can use your energy and go out and get what's yours, your healthy relationship, your healthy body, your most abundant lifestyle, your money, whatever you want. You have to first be empowered to go do that, right? Now, the beauty of all of this is, on the flip side of things, I get a nice energetic exchange. And in this matrix, in this 3D world we live in, the energetic exchange currently is called currency, money. Okay? So I want all those things, but I also recognize that I'm willing to give and I'm graciously receiving. I willingly give, I give my time and my knowledge, and I graciously receive money. It's a beautiful thing. I get paid for my knowledge, and I love it. I love it. It's the coolest thing. All right. I love the way you worded that. The graciously, I willingly give and graciously receive. That is Bob Proctor, Grandpa Bob Proctor. He has an abundance meditation on YouTube. You can just Google YouTube search abundance meditation Bob Proctor. And at the very end, he says, you'll go out and you willingly give and you graciously receive. And every day I tell myself, I willingly give and I graciously receive. The currency. Oh yeah, that's true too. I mean, think about currency. The base word is current, right? What is current? An energetic current. Currency. Like, there's no mistakes in this matrix, you guys. There's no mistakes. Everything is energy. Down to the word money is currency. Wild, right? That's why people that are super spiritual and super embodied to the point of like poverty, to me, that's like limiting beliefs and money blocks, right? You got to realize that the more empowered you become and the more aligned you become to your path, you should expect more money, and that's okay. You can be very spiritual and be very monetarily wealthy at the same time. It's okay. I promise you. That's what you came here to do. You came here to figure out the game. Part of our game is having the money and the resources we need to survive. It's part of the game. Everything is energy, Sasha says. Yep, you got it. Okay, step 2, read it silently to yourself. Step 3, read it out loud. I'm going to be quiet so you do that. I already read mine out loud. Oh, ow. Calm down, Lindsay. All right, guys, step 4. You've already read it silently and you've read it out loud. If you need help adding in your emotions, drop it here, or your senses, drop it in the, like, what are you manifesting? And if you need help, I'll help you. Step 5, he says, is to visualize. He says, put your hands in prayer, close your eyes, and see it. Yeah, so easy to do, right? No, I say, get your hand chakras going, build up your energy. Remember, your energy, you have chakras in your palms, energetic wheels, vortices. Put it to your heart chakra. This is where you're manifesting anyway. My gosh. My hands are buzzing. They're so tingly. Woo, that was a cool feeling. Okay, close your eyes. Breathing in through the nose, belly nice and full. And on the exhale through the nose, you're breathing into and out of the heart chakra. So pretend that the heart center is like lungs, like it's your nose, and you're filling it up. And you're exhaling out. You may, depending on how energetically in tune you are, you might feel sensation right in the heart space. It's called heart breathing. They have done scientific studies around this for the people that need the tangible proof. You can go to heartmathinstitute.org and learn more about this. So for those that need the science behind it, which I recognize I'm going to have to start learning more of, unfortunately, you can go there. Okay, on the next inhale, we're going to pretend we have a heart that's blooming big, 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 wide, wide, wide. The petals are so big that they touch the central sun. And on the exhale, you bring that energy from the central sun back to your heart chakra. And then you bring your attention to the back of your heart chakra, so kind of between the shoulder blades. Breathing into the back of the heart chakra on the inhale. Exhaling the energy through the nose, through the back of the heart chakra. Breathing in to the heart chakra through the nose. And exhaling it out behind the back. And on the next inhale, you open the petals of the flower, big, 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 wide, wide, wide. You touch the central sun, give it a little kiss, bring that energy on your petals back to your heart space. You've just connected with the heartbeat of source energy. How powerful is that? And now you act out a scene. For me, because I want YouTube subscribers interacting with me, thousands of them, live, that will be quite an experience. I will need some help. So I have a moderation manager, her name is Anne. Every day we talk after the show. My hand is holding a phone to my ear and I'm like, hey Anne, how was this show? Anne is like, Lindsay, that was a great show. We're gonna do some tweaks next show. We're gonna do some A/B testing, whatever she's telling me. She's the professional here. She's my expert. And she's like, I think we're gonna need to hire somebody else soon. I said, okay, Anne, let me know. I trust your judgment, you're the expert here. And we have a great relationship. I say, thanks for everything you do, thank you to your team, and we hang up the phone. But I held the phone to my ear and I was pretending to talk to Anne. What are you pretending? What are you acting out? What's your scene? Now, you're not watching a movie of your life. You are in the game. You are the #1 VIP player. So you've got to put yourself in the game and not be afraid to do that. Everything boils down to the self-worth that you have. Every single detail of your life boils down to how much self-worth that you have. And by the way, you have 100% self-worth. It's just that likely you've been knocked down a couple of times and maybe even programmed to believe you don't. You came here worthy and you came here deserving. Every single person listening, you came here worthy and deserving of living out your best reality. Allow yourself to live out your best reality. Surrender to it. Surrender to your abundance, to the love that you receive. MK, thank you for the follow. VIP Jewel says 100. All right, let's get on the energetic wave. That was so much fun, you guys. Let's hype ourselves up. Let's go. Close your eyes. This is very easy if you've never done it with me. It's called the energetic wave, and I'm going to set you in a nice high vibrational frequency for the remainder of the day. Nobody's going to mess with you or your energy, okay? We're going to close our eyes. We're going to breathe in, belly nice and full. Let it go out of the mouth. That was a powerful conversation we had. We're resetting our energy. Breathing in through the nose. Letting it go. Good. One more deep breath in. Letting it go. Take a chance on yourself today. Allow yourself to have the best day any day. At 7 a.m. I decided it was going to be the best day ever because I figured out this whole like checkout thing that I was having a really hard time with, and I fixed it. And I'm so excited. I'm about to pop off even more. So have a best day. Tap into my energy. Ride the wave with me. Repeating these words silently if you must. Sorry, out loud. Only silently if you must. The words you speak carry serious power. So say these words with intention from your, with conviction from your solar plexus, and with intention and love from your heart chakra. Your higher self, you guys, wants you to speak very clearly, simple, clear, strong. So when you are declaring what you want from the universe, make it simple, clear, and strong. All right, get ready. You might want to put your hands on your heart, or one on the heart, one on the solar plexus. I am strong, and I can do this. Smiling big, showing me your teethers. You are happy, you are manifesting your best reality. It's reason to smile. I freaking did it. Why? Because I knew I could do it. I am strong, and I can do this. Smiling big, showing me your teethers. You're happy, you're manifesting your best life. I freaking did it. Why? Because I knew I could do it. And you take this thought, this idea, this vision, this feeling, whatever it is you're desiring, and you pull it up the chakra system, breathing in, giving it to God, Source, Universe, out of the crown, the top of the head, so God, Source, Universe can feel and visualize and tap into and understand what we are co-creating together. And on the exhale, you bring this idea, this thought, this feeling down, 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 letting it sink further down, all the way down the back of the spine, through the chakra system, until it lands at the base of the spine, the root chakra, where you cement it in a clockwise fashion. Good. One more time. I'm doing it with you. And you breathe it down the chakra system. On the exhale, letting it sink through all the top 3 chakras, into the heart, the connector chakra, down through the bottom 3 chakras, the earthly chakras. We're bringing it down to earth, and we're cementing it in a clockwise fashion in the root to our present moment. One more time. I am strong, and I can do this. Smiling big, showing me your teethers. I freaking did it. Why? Because I knew I could do it. You are on the energetic wave, my friends. I hope you have an amazing day. I hope that you ride this wave. If you accidentally fall off, just get back on. Think of me. For those that are ready to join the Cosmic Collective and really step into your empowerment, we are ready and willing to welcome you in with open arms. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for the new follows. Thank you for the gifts and for the heart me's and everything else. Thank you for the conversation this morning. It was a great, great show. And I will see you all back here tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, I'll see you back here at 9 a.m. And for those of you that are already inside the Cosmic Collective, I'll see you on Discord if you have any questions. Bye, you guys. And goodbye to my YouTubers. Have a great day. Goodbye, my YouTubers.